Hi, everybody. You're listening to the Wife Wednesday podcast. It's Wednesday, and I'm one of your wives, Sina.
And I'm Nicole.
Wife Wednesday podcast is a podcast that we created as a hobby, and it has now become an exciting journey for self-discovery. ... But really, we're just two women who talk about anything and everything. So come hang out with us. Grab your fries, it's catch-up time.
All right. So, Titus had his first T-ball game yesterday, and he now likes T-ball way more than he did with practices. So,
Because people are watching him.
yeah, well, and it's just like more, I don't know, it's not just throwing a ball back and forth for half an hour and hitting a ball for half an hour, running the bases, like doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
So he liked that. And on Friday, Thursday night, Silas had a high temp. It was like 102.7 randomly.
Mm-hmm.
So I stayed home because it was the next morning. It was still 100.7 or whatever. So the babysitter was like, you should probably not bring him here just in case it is something. It didn't end up being anything. He broke it during his nap.
Do you think it was like a teething thing? Or?
Maybe. I don't.
He's got most of his little
toofers. I know. It could be a mola or something. But so I kept both boys home that day, and it's a normal day for Titus not to have school. So I got Silas down for his nap, which was terrible because Friday morning Josh had worked the previous night at 12, so he didn't get home until like 10:15 in the morning, Friday morning. And Silas was not happy about it. Like, he was happy he was home, but like, what took you so long? And then both of them were laying down for a nap at the same time, and he screamed for Josh the whole time.
Aww.
Like, cried himself to sleep screaming for his dad. Because he was tired, Josh was tired, all that jazz. But during nap time, Titus and I got to have just a little bit of us time, and we went outside and just cleaned all the toys, and he like cleaned them. It wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna go play with this while you clean my toys. No, he cleaned all of his toys.
Amazing.
With me. So he had a lot of fun doing that. It took about 2 hours, which was about as long as the nap lasted, and Titus was okay with it. It's going to be a busy week coming up for me, okay? There's things like, okay, Tuesday is when all the hectic stuff starts happening. I have only a half day of work. I'm leaving at noon to go to Titus's school because it's like technically their last day, but they're having just like a little
parent luncheon thing.
Parent come in and
I love that. I used to love that as a kid.
Yeah, same. And then Wednesday I have VTO. I'm doing the same thing I did last time, but it's at the career center, so it's gonna be like a million schools compared to one, so it's gonna be very busy.
And that's the thing, the volunteer time off or whatever that you guys get paid to do?
Yes.
Then?
Yep.
Cool.
We get paid every year 16 hours a year to do volunteer work.
That's neat.
Yeah. Then Thursday comes, and I'm off for 2.5 hours in the morning because I have kindergarten screening.
Oh, fun.
I will not promise I won't cry, but I'm also very nervous because I don't know what kindergarten screening consists of or what they're like, the line
Titus,
is.
Can you find the square root of $909,000 million?
Yeah, like, right? Yeah. But I'm going to take him to breakfast that morning beforehand, so that'll be fun.
You going to Mrs. Jane's?
Probably.
Not to be predictable, but
it's either that or we go to Michael's because donuts, and he loves donuts.
Oh,
so
God, me too.
All right. So that's... Oh, one other thing. It just feels good to cook. I've been cooking in my kitchen. And it just feels good to cook. We've been very busy to where we have to like eat out a lot. And I'm tired of it, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Also, yesterday after the T-ball game, I went to Buck Walters and bought flowers for my garden. I got violet impatience. Okay. Got a bunch of those. Then I got, side note, 2 citronella plants for my patio area. I got a lavender bush. I got, what was that one? Oh, I got a lilac bush.
Nice. They had lilacs there?
Yeah, they did.
I'm going to have to let Alexis know. She's been looking for lilacs.
Mm-hmm. And then I got 2 pink hydrangeas bushes.
Fabulous.
Yes.
My hydrangeas made it through the winter. I'm so happy they're right outside this window.
Yes.
I can't wait till they take over.
Uh-huh. And I think that's all the flowers I got and things. I got watering cans. I got roped into the please, Mom. For these little fish-looking watering cans. All right. Now, let's come to the tea that Cena has been waiting for. I mean, it's not like crazy, but on Wednesday, I'm sitting, literally just chilling, and came back from my IT mandatory meeting thing. And I'm still like, air quotes, training on phones. So I have to like connect these certain headphones, mine to my trainer's, and she just sits right behind me. So I'm over there and I'm like, "Oh, what are you watching?" Because it was criminal looking. She was watching a documentary on the Craigslist killer. She's like, "Oh, I'm just watching stuff on the Craigslist killer." I'm like, "Oh, cool." And then I don't continue the conversation. I wasn't like expecting anything. She goes, "Yeah, I kind of know him." I'm like, "Okay, Shannon, let me just roll back over here to you. Because you're offering up this information, do tell me more."
Rewind and freeze.
She's like, he may be Silas's dad's uncle. Silas is her 5-year-old son.
So you both have
we both have a Silas. Yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So technically Silas's great uncle is the Craigslist killer.
And who is the Craigslist killer? What's going on? What do you know about him?
I don't know anything. She's like, I don't really... She's like, the one thing that I really remember about when I met him is he was trying to get me and Silas's dad to sell weed for him. I'm like, wow. And then Brittany comes over. I'm like, did you know this? She's like, oh, I used to work with the Craigslist killer's daughter at Nick Amster.
What the fuck?
And I was like, you all are keeping things from me and it's not okay. All right, this is overload. I love serial killers. Tell me more.
Yes, please.
So now we're going to have to do an episode on the Craigslist killer.
Absolutely.
Because now I'm like, now I need to know everything about him.
Yeah, and you did not give me anything satisfactory about that.
I'm sorry.
Other than the info that it exists.
Just that I know the people who have known him.
Yes, but like how many people has he killed?
I don't know. I just know it's a lot. I have no idea. That's why I said we'll do an episode on it.
Yeah,
maybe we'll do a special for on break.
I was going to say, do you know how close we are to the end of this season?
I know.
Are you going to make
That's
me
why
wait?
I said maybe we'll do an extra during break. We say we're going to do extras and then we never end up doing that.
No. The one thing we should do, what day of the week is June 18th?
Oh, yeah. Let me see.
That's our anniversary, folks.
Yeah.
And also Pebble's birthday. Pebbles was my cat.
It was meant to be,
up.
To be honest.
Yeah.
It's a Saturday. Oh my god.
Sounds like we should do a live.
Sounds like we should do a live. And maybe we'll do a live with the Craigslist killer.
Oh.
Sorry, I was looking up how many people he's killed. His name? I just want to make sure this is the right guy. Yeah. Philip Markoff.
He sounds like a serial killer.
He is apparently dead, too, so. He died in jail. Great. At 24.
He was 24?
That's what it says. Oh, they're definitely lying. Age 24, you don't know math. Maybe. Do I not know math? No, age 24.
No, because your coworker worked with his daughter.
Yeah, I know, but she's young.
She's young.
She's young. Oh, yeah.
We're going to have to research this.
We are going to have to, because it says he was born in 86 and died in 2010. In Boston, Massachusetts, Nashua Street Jail.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, I have to stop looking at it. Wait, I was looking to see if there was a number. It says was an American medical student who was charged with armed robbery and murder of Julissa Brisman in the Boston Hotel on April 14, 2009, and 2 other armed robberies. That was it.
Not a serial killer, just a killer.
He's just a first-degree murder.
Creepy.
Armed robbery and other charges were made. Yeah. I don't know if it's this one, because the last name is supposed to be Beasley. I thought.
To be continued.
This is on Wikipedia, people, so. Yeah, that's what it says, but. Okay. This one's 86 murders linked to popular classified websites. Hello?
Girl, stop. Rabbit hole.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm back. Back to podcasting. That's it for my catch up. Okay. I saved that for last because.
So I don't have a lot of catch up, but I'm going to start with the most exciting thing. This last week, Nicole took us to get mani-pedis by our dear friends at Haven Salon, HVN. We tagged them on our Instagram story. We did. It was just a great time.
Yeah.
Kaylee's amazing always.
She is. And then there's actually a girl named Haven there.
Yeah.
Doing nails. And she's also great.
She is great. She did my nails. Yeah. Kaylee did Nicole's nails.
Yes.
So that was amazing. Their salon in Orville, their new one, is gorgeous.
It's so nice.
Cute.
Yeah.
It's just adorable.
The only thing I don't like it is how my back is to the door the whole time Kaylee does my nails, and I can't watch what's happening, and I'm stressed the whole time.
Kaylee.
It's a me thing, Kaylee.
It's a Nicole thing.
It's a Nicole thing.
There's nothing wrong with
Literally,
your salon.
there's nothing wrong with the salon. It's just a Nicole thing.
She wants to watch everybody.
I am nosy.
Put I hear people behind you.
I literally hear people walking behind me the whole time, and I always want to turn around and look and see who it is. And it's just
you should just buy a special mirror to put up on the wall behind Kaylee, so that way you can see out the window.
Yes, let me design your wall,
or not out the window, but like down the hallway. Yeah. So I changed desks at work.
Oh,
so the way our lobby is set up, like where our desks are, everyone's got their own. Ooh. Yeah, no. So there's 4 cubicles in the front for 4 tellers.
Yes.
And then we have a new accounts desk.
Okay.
And then we have a person who sits at the window to work the drive-thru.
Yes.
Even though we all work the drive-thru. Mm-hmm. But that's just like where our 5th desk option is.
Yeah.
And so the first one was always empty. It was never set up for anybody. But
is there a reason for that, or just they didn't have
enough people?
There? Okay.
But we're getting a new girl. And she's going to be starting at the end of the month, but she's got to train like I did down in Apple Creek.
Yes. So might as well get the moving done now.
Yeah. And so my boss moved her desk to the one that's closest to her office.
Makes sense.
It makes sense.
Yes.
So she did that, and then she went, "Hey, Sina, do you want to move up to this desk?" And so
Sorry, I need to imagine these. Where are you?
Okay, I was